Hello! Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. It's lovely to see you. I went to bed at 8 p.m. last night, can you believe it? And now I woke up at like 8 a.m. So I had a really long sleep. I feel so much better for it. Hello, meow! I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I've been sneezing so much today. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something, but ever since last night, I was sneezing so much. What, Leah getting a good night's rest? I know, right? Crazy. Crazy, huh? Hi, Leah, many kisses. Mwah. Hi, darling. How are you all? How was your day? Yesterday and the day before, I had to take a couple of days off, but you'll soon see why. It has been, to put it simply, a crazy past couple of days. It's been a lot. Tiring? Oh, yeah. Wesley, what have you done with them? It has been like a crazy past few days. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin. But the plan for today is I'm gonna do Good Morning Kitties, so like a 2-hour segment where I just chat with you, hang out with you, and then we're gonna play Goddess Victory Nikkei afterward, and we're going to be doing the story event even, and we're gonna be doing hard mode after as well. Yep, then gaming, exactly. I'm so excited to play more Nikkei. Every time I play it, I have such an amazing time with you. Yes, Starnies! I'm so excited. Honestly, we didn't even get to the event last time, so I'm really looking forward to playing it with you. Yeah, the past few days have been insane. So I have like my main Twitter account and then I have a side one, but for some reason I was talking about all the things that happened and my tweets blew up. I have no idea why. They all got like 1,000+ likes and it was just me like venting into the void, so I was like, But oh my gosh, where do I begin? So these past few days, the first thing that happened, like the day after my birthday, right? It was kind of crazy. So I found out someone close to me had passed away, so I needed to cash the check-in that I got for my birthday. I would have called them to thank them the day before, but it happened on my birthday and I didn't know in the evening, so that was that. So I went in to cash that check that they gave to me, bless their heart, and my card got sucked into the ATM and the whole ATM rebooted, and it took my card and it took my check. It ate both of them and the money didn't even go in my account or anything. So I had to sit like right next to the ATM and I had to call up the support. And I was like, hi, your ATM just, it ate my card and it ate the check and it didn't process it or like anything. Bear in mind, oh my goodness, I had to go through like the AI system to be able to get to anybody who could help me too. Literally, I had to go through and it was like, we need to figure out if your voice is really you. And I had to repeat the same thing over and over. And it was like, incorrect. This does not sound like your voice. Try again. That whole process took me like 30 minutes. It was crazy. Final. Thank you so much for the 21 months, darling. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Mwah. So that was that whole process that took ages. And it was like, oh, if you don't let us like use your voice or whatever, then you can't get through to a support agent. And I was like, oh my god, are you kidding? AI customer support, yeah. So of course I was stressed out. I just found out somebody had passed away. Like I went to the bank, it ate my card, it ate my check and everything. So yeah, I had to do voice recognition to be able to get any support, and it took me half an hour and then it finally like worked. So after that, I said my issue. I was like, yeah, my card was eaten by your ATM, and it was like, this sounds like a fraud case. Please be sure to chat to our online AI chatbot who will assist you. Bye-bye. Beep. When I tell you, I was sat there and I just imagine this cat like sat on the floor next to an ATM just looking at my phone. I was like, you absolute. So we had to call them up again. And this time it was doing the whole voice recognition thing again. And I was like, this took me half an hour. And you hung up on me. And I have to go through it again. So I did that voice recognition, right? And I was losing it. I was with my mom. And I started screaming down the phone. I was like, I'm gonna sue you for all you're worth. It was an AI chatbot on the other side, not like an actual person. I would never do that to an actual person. But I was like half joking with my mom. And I was like, I'm gonna sue you for everything you're worth. Because I was just like, you know when you're losing it a little bit. And it was like putting you through to an agent. And I was like, huh? I was like, oh my god, are these like the holy words that open the gates to actual people? Yes! So I finally got connected to a person and I explained everything to them. I was like, you know, my card got eaten. And they were like, oh, I've cancelled your card, so you'll get a new one in like 7 days. And I was like, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna be on holiday then. I'm gonna be in Japan. And he was like, oh, I shouldn't have cancelled the card. And I was like, brother. So then he's like, I'm gonna have to take this up with my like supervisor. So then I got put on hold for an hour. And at the point my phone was dying, I was sat next to the ATM. People kept going out to the ATM trying to use it. And I was like, don't use it. I was like, for the love of everything. They both kept rebooting. They were running on Windows. And as soon as I got the blue screen of death, I saw like the Windows restarting. And I was like, not Windows causing me another giant issue. So they put it through to this other guy. And I had to explain the whole thing again. Because he was like, oh, the last guy didn't say anything about, you know, where you are. I told them the ATM I was at. And they were like, oh, you'll have to come back tomorrow. I was like, I'm an hour away from home right now because I'm meant to be going out to celebrate my birthday with my family, and they're like, too bad, you need to come back tomorrow or your card is going to be destroyed. I was like, are you kidding? I have to come back tomorrow, and the money still wasn't in my account or anything. So he was like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna be good, let me put you on hold for another hour. At that point, I was just on the floor, my poor mom. We were sat calling the bank for maybe 3 hours, no joke. We were on call for ages trying to, like, contact them and everything. So, yeah, they put me through to the last person who was really helpful. He said, oh yeah, by the way, your card was never cancelled. I was like, what? The first guy said it would be. And then they said, no, he never actually cancelled it. So I think the first guy was just rage baiting me for a laugh. I don't know what was going on with that, but apparently it was never actually cancelled. So, yeah, I had to go back yesterday to the same shopping centre that was an hour away from my house to be able to collect the card. And I was like, hey, I'm here to collect my card. And they were like, what's your name? And I was like, Leahkitties. And they just handed the card back to me, no apology or anything. And I was like, okay, at least I have my card now, you know? And I was like, do you offer any compensation? Because, like, you know, parking took me ages. Like, parking's expensive, fuel's expensive. Do you offer, like, compensation? Because your card, you know, my card was eaten by your machine. And they were like, oh, it's a formal complaint process that you're a part of, so yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully I'm able to get some, because it was really expensive, you know, to drive an hour away, park, pay for parking, come back on 2 days running. So I was like, you know, this is fine. I have my card. It's not the end of the world. Do you know what happens after? I get a warning on my phone about my battery. And it's like, I forgot what it said exactly, but it was like, your phone, like the battery is like causing it to restart. So I went into the Apple shop. Bear in mind, my phone is like 4 or 5 years old, so I did expect, you know, the death of death soon. So I went into the Apple shop and I was like, what's this? And they were like, oh yeah, the battery in your phone has like damaged your phone. Your phone has overheated so many times that the battery is worn down. Your phone is like unusable. And it shut off and it didn't turn back on ever again. 4 to 5 years is not that old. It is when you do face tracking and VTubing every single day. It wears down phones much faster in their battery. Because, you know, it's like having a phone on, working at full power for like 5 hours every single day. So, for a phone for a VTuber, it's definitely like old for a phone. So I took it in and they were like, yeah, your phone's effed up. They were like, yeah, you could like repair it, but it would cost like £300 to repair it. And I was like, oh! So, yeah, they couldn't turn it on either. There was no way to turn on my phone. It fully died. So I had to buy a new phone yesterday as well because my phone died. So I had to buy a new phone that I can't afford because my phone wouldn't turn on. It fully broke. And it wouldn't turn back on. Thank goodness I back up everything to iCloud, otherwise everything would be gone. But yeah, they did pay me a bit for my phone. Apparently it wasn't just the battery they're in. Like, there are other internal parts in the phone, like the soldering, that had gotten so hot inside my phone that it melted parts of the phone. So I had to buy a new phone yesterday that I couldn't afford because my phone died. And yeah, that was great. They offered me £200 towards a new phone though. So that was good. Did you get the check cashed? I don't know. It's been genuinely so exhausting, I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly, Gecko. A lot of people on Twitter, they were like, oh, Apple's scamming you. And I was like, the thing is, right, it would cost £300 anyway to repair the phone. Like, a lot of the soldering was melted, the battery had melted and worn down to a level I was getting warnings. So I was like, £200 is pretty good towards a new phone, right? Especially as my phone is like 4 to 5 years old. So I had to buy a phone yesterday that I really didn't want to do, but kind of had to because, you know, my L1 wouldn't turn on and it started freezing and everything. If it was a phone that was like a year or 2 or maybe 3 old, I would consider it, but at this point I was like, my phone is so messed up, I kind of do need to, you know, get a new one. He can mess up the very delicate components of a phone. Yeah, and I got like a full warning that popped up about my battery saying it might be like unsafe. And it's caused it to restart, so at that point, I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna have to do that. So, recounting everything that happened in the past few days. Number 1, I found out somebody who gave me a birthday card and a gift passed away. A family member. Then I found out that my check that they gave me wouldn't cash and it was eaten by the ATM along with my card. I had to go back the following day, pay for parking, pay for petrol to get there. And then as I'm at the shopping center, I get a warning on my phone that my phone has died and I had to buy a new one. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that the past week or so has not entirely been in my favor. Yeah, replacing it was probably a good thing. Exactly. I was worried, especially if your battery is giving you a warning. I don't want to risk that. I don't want to risk my phone, you know, exploding or whatever. So they took it off my hands. I have a new phone. I didn't really want one, but I do have to say there is a giant difference between this phone and the one I had before. So I went for a 17. I was considering the 17E, but the battery life is much better on the 17, so I did go for the 17 instead. And everything like that. So, couldn't really afford a new phone. However, I did kind of have to get a new one because, you know, it's important to VTubing, which is my job. So, yeah, it's been a pretty stressful past few days and I'm really hoping things get better. But, yeah, it's been It's been pretty wild. Did you get back to the bank regarding the check? Not really. Honestly, it's been so exhausting. I went to bed at like 8 p.m. last night. Like straight as I got home, I went straight to bed because I was just too exhausted for anything. Like, I was just too tired. I was like, anything else, I'll just deal with another day, you know? So, yeah, fingers crossed that, you know, life gives me a bit more of a break this week as well. Yeah, I can't get Samsung due to the tracking that I have on my phone. It has to be an iPhone. Hope the trip is far more pleasant for you. Thank you, darling. These past few days, and also this morning I was sneezing a lot and I was like, I swear, if I get sick, I am actually just gonna like explode. Something else that happened yesterday that was really funny. On my top, so I was wearing a top yesterday. I fell asleep in it. That is how like absolutely shattered I was, right? I was so tired. I fell asleep in my going out clothes. I never do that. I literally went straight into bed and just like napped for a solid 12 hours. But yesterday I was wearing this top that I've got on and I was like, hold on, why are my titties hanging out? They don't usually hang out in this top. I don't usually buy tops where my boobs are visible because I like dressing a bit more modestly myself, right? So I went the whole day. This woman came up to me and she was like, oh my god, your top is so pretty. And I was like, thank you. And the whole day I was like, why is my top so low? I was like, have I lost weight? Because I knew I had, but I was like, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, surely. And even my mom said to me, my mom was like, she was like, your boobs are out today. And I was like, they are, and I don't know why. So I woke up this morning, made my breakfast, went to go wash my hands, and my top was on backward the whole day. Because it's an off-the-shoulder top. Yeah, my titties were hanging out the whole day. My bluebies, they were hanging out the whole goddamn day, by the way. So, it's just like, the past few days, just, I don't know, something really good has to be coming. Or at least, that's what I think. Did you forget how to dress yourself? Honestly, I was so stressed and so tired. I didn't even pay any attention to anything. I was like, I'm just gonna go out of the house. I'm just gonna, you know, get my car back, get the check cashed in and come home. But then my phone died, so I kind of had to redo a few different things. So, yeah, I'm wearing the same top still. Honestly, I've been too tired to like do much about it, but yeah, my top was back to front the whole day yesterday. So fingers crossed I'm able to have a good week coming up. I tell you what, if they cancel my flight to Japan, I think that's gonna be like it's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna think about it happening. I'm just gonna like, you know, breathe and not even consider it as an option. I'm gonna be like, nope, don't need that, not happening, nope. Don't jinx it. I don't believe in jinxing things. I've had too many bad things happen this week that I haven't jinxed, you know? I truly believe if I tried, like it's not a thing, you know? Good morning, Miss Leah. Good morning, darling. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. If they cancel it, just say no. If they cancel my flight when I'm at the airport, I'm gonna literally just run to the plane, get in the pilot seat, and fly it myself. I'm just gonna say absolutely not. And fly it myself all the way there. Like, what are they gonna do? Stop me? I'm in a plane. They don't... they can't manually control it. I'm just gonna get, you know, straight in the front seat. But let the cat fly a plane. Exactly. I'm gonna fly my myself to Japan if they don't let me. I'm gonna straight up go myself. What are they gonna do? Stop me? It's fine. Yeah, that's been my past few days for those who are curious. I really wanted to stream yesterday, but I had to move Good Morning Kitties to today because I had to go collect my card and I had to go buy a new phone as well. Although I do have to say, oh my god, I didn't realize just how bad my old phone was. I used to have to wait like 10 seconds to be able to like swipe on the home screen. I'm not overreacting saying that. My phone was so laggy, it would move like a slideshow. And this morning, I woke up and went on my phone and I was like, oh my god, it actually loaded. Which, I think got me to realize just how drastically better it is having a phone that works as well. Threw me off when it was Wednesday and no cat. It threw me off too. I really didn't want to have to cancel it, but I kind of knew that, you know, there was no other way of being able to stream on that day unless I didn't collect my card. And they said they were going to destroy it if I didn't go. But then they said, oh, we would have held it for up to a week. And I was like, that is not what they said to me on the phone. But then again, I did have to fake that I was gonna sue the bank to be able to get in touch with like an actual person. So yeah, you should have seen me. I was like so stressed. I was like nearly crying. I was like, I'm gonna sue you, and it was like directing you to an agent. And my mom and we were just sat on the floor. Oh my god, we started cry laughing because it was such an insane scenario. The improved phone experience is a silver lining. Yeah, oh my god. I also got a case and a screen protector because I'm very prone to breaking things, but I found like a really pretty pink phone case. I was gonna get a screen protector in the Apple store and I was like, how much does it cost? And they were like £35. What's that, like $40 for my American friend? Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? How much for a screen protector? Excuse me? I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm good. And their phone cases. They only had them in really ugly colors. So I went to like another phone store and I got the phone case and the screen protector put on by them for, I don't know, maybe it was like £30, which is not bad at all. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna have to get a phone case and screen protector, especially if it's a new phone. But the color's really pretty. It's this super beautiful purple. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's a Gorilla Glass. I don't know what that is. I just knew that I was like, gosh, I'm not going to be able to turn on this phone. And not having a phone means that I can't really stream because I don't have a way of, like, face tracking. Will you vlog your trip? That is the goal. Especially because I now have a phone that can record things. I used to take photos with my old phone and it would delete the photos before they arrived in my library. So now, this phone has like an insanely good camera. I didn't tell my friend that I got a new phone. And I took a photo and they were like, wait, did you get a new phone? The quality is so good. And I was like, oh my gosh, really? You can tell? But yeah, my friend could tell. I sent them a photo of my cat. And they were like, wow, it looks so high quality. And I was like, really? I just didn't think you'd be able to tell at all. You going with friends or by yourself? I'm going with my mama. I'm going with Mama Kitties to Japan. She is so excited. And so am I. Something that I'm super excited about, right, is on my ticket, it says I was upgraded to first class. However, I am inclined to believe that it's going to be a lie. I'm not letting myself believe it until I sit in that seat with the first class thing. I'm so fingers crossed that it's going to be okay. Delete your photos before they reach your library? Yes. So my old phone was really bad. It got to a point where it was unusable. I had to restart it every 10 minutes. I wasn't able to scroll through social media. It would overheat super often. The battery capacity was at like 68, which isn't that bad. But every time my phone reached 20%, it would power off. So yeah, it got to a point where the phone was nearly unusable. But I was like, it's okay, I'll hold on until it dies. But then it actually did die. And luckily, the lady at the Apple shop said to me that the last time I did a phone backup was 10 hours ago. And I was like, oh, wonderful. Thank goodness it was only, you know, that long ago. Otherwise, it would have been an absolute nightmare if I lost all my photos and everything. The only thing which took a while was updating it to VTube Studio because, you know, the IP changed and everything, so it took a while to set it up. As your Japanese, I know enough to get me by a little bit. I know, like, the extreme basics, right? I think it's really good to know how to be polite, you know, to say thank you, excuse me, where is insert place, you know. That type of thing is incredibly helpful. And I feel like it's just polite as well. Maybe the phone dying was a blessing in disguise, forcing you to upgrade. I'm kind of in the negative in my bank right now, so as much as I want to say yes, at the same time, it is it would have been nice if it were planned, right? I wish my school had Japanese classes. Oh, my school only had French and Spanish, which I think is pretty common for the UK. Yeah, so we could only study Spanish if we were like the top French students, so I wasn't able to study Spanish, even though I really wanted to. But I ended up being like one of the best grades in French though. It was just, they got you to sit an exam where we had to do Danish. And of course, I didn't know Danish. And they were like, well, you can't pick up on other languages, well, so you can't do Spanish. I think it's always good to look on the positive side of things, though. I like that. You know, throughout all this, I've just done my best to put on a smile. My parents just can't believe the absolute sheer amount of bad luck I've had lately. They think it's quite hilarious. They're just like, when are you going to get a break? Spanish is the best. I wish I could have learned it, but yeah, they said that I wasn't clever enough to be able to study it. Otherwise, I would have loved to have studied it. Yeah, somebody's come after me. Somebody's put like a really evil spell on me, I think. Right? Also, this morning I made myself a really nice breakfast, but my parents were like, oh, it's so weird, your breakfast. So I made myself barbecue pasta with garlic bread for breakfast. I made it at like 8 AM and my parents were like, what are you doing? I was like, eating pasta. And they were like, at 8 AM. I didn't know what else I fancied. I was really craving barbecue pasta with garlic bread. Well, it was a baguette with margarine mixed with garlic paste, but it was really nice. That's no breakfast? Well, I had a breakfast time. I just don't like eating anything sweet in the morning, otherwise it makes me feel sick for the whole day. You know, like stuff like cereal is always quite sweet. And you know, like banana or, you know, stuff like that. I feel like traditional breakfasts usually can be quite sweet. Not gonna judge, but I'm gonna judge. The thing is, I'm gonna be streaming as well until like maybe 7 PM, so it's like a mixture of breakfast / lunch, right? What is your breakfast? I just had barbecue pasta with like a garlic baguette. It was lovely. Not a whole baguette, mind you. A bit of a baguette. Yeah. What do you usually have for breakfast? I'm usually not up at like 8 AM, so I didn't know what to have. And I just wanted something really delicious and filling. Yeah, I'm not usually up at that time in the morning, so I didn't know what I fancied. It's hard for me as well, because I can't have dairy, right? So yogurt is kind of out of the picture. Not entirely so, but you know what I mean? I'm not gonna judge barbecue pasta for breakfast, not my thing, but I get it. I was just craving it when I woke up this morning. I was like, what do I fancy? Pasta. It's super light on the tummy as well, which I really enjoyed. In Australia, Weetabix. Yeah, we have that here too. I find that I don't really like cereal too much. It just makes my tummy feel so heavy. I'm gonna be real, I never had a barbecue pasta. So what I do is I mix up, you know, like normal pasta tomato sauce. And I put a bit barbecue sauce in it. And I mix it together. And it makes it this really delicious kind of like barbecue tomato pasta. It's really nice. Isn't cereal really light? For me, I find it heavy. Like, for some reason, it doesn't really settle in my stomach very well. Yeah. But my parents were like super disgusted. They said, Leah, how are you gonna eat pasta in the morning? And I was like, I don't know. I just really fancy it. So I sat out in the sun with all of my cats this morning. Oh, they're not used to me being up in the morning so early as well. So I I opened the door to the kitchen and my tortoise sat there just staring at me, and I was like, I was like, what? You're meant to be asleep. And then all the cats started rioting and going, meow, meow. They were all so upset by my presence. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the photo that I want to show you. Because I think I sent it to one of my friends, so I should be able to show you it. Hello, darling Leah. Hello, sweetheart. Mwah. I have the photo. I might crop it a little, actually, just because. Ignore any dirt on the floor. My cats and my tortoise, they're a nightmare. Especially at the minute, so please ignore. Most of it is fat. You know, having 3 cats and a tortoise, they're pretty needy. There it is. So this was them this morning. This kind of shows just how tiny Ink is. That's like a normal sized tortoise, right? The size of my hand, approximately. And that is my cat, my full-grown cat. So, yeah, I walked in this morning and I saw my cat staring at me and my tortoise staring at me too. They were just craving attention. It was all they wanted. Miu usually eats at midnight. I tend to, but I've been trying to, you know, sleep a bit earlier. Be healthier as well. That's something I really want to work on this year. And hi, Ania. Hope you're doing well. Mwah. So yeah, that was my sweet babies this morning. Craving all of the attention known to man. And then when I was eating my breakfast and came in and my parents were awake, I sat in the lounge with them, and my and my cat, Paddy, he was cuddled up right next to me. He was in like this little loaf, but he was resting his head on me and just wanting so much love, and I was like, oh, imagine being judged by a tortoise. Mortal Kombat cat versus turtle. You need to give the tortoise a finger skateboard. The tortoise is quite big. So like if you... My hand is smaller than most, but I'll stretch your hand from the tip of your finger to the bottom of your palm. That's kind of her general size. She is really heavy as well. So what we do... If it's over 10 degrees, she'll stay outside at night. But if it's under, we have to bring her inside. And when we bring her inside, we put a tea towel over her to get her to go to sleep, just like a budgie. It's the only way we found where we can get her to go to bed is if we just like put something over her and obscure her vision. And usually she stays like that until she's woken up, but... Today, she was wanting to be awake no matter what. Oh yeah, Oldivska, hi darling. I think the tortoise would not go well with the skateboard. Something you don't realize until you have a tortoise yourself is they're really fast. They will tear everything apart. They will eat everything available. My tortoise loves cat food, which is a giant issue. She will cling to the cat's tails with her beak because they smell like cat food. And then when the cat, you know, flicks their tail, she'll be thrown across the floor like a hockey puck. So we have to be really cautious that there's no food on the floor, nothing. She'll eat medication, she'll eat whatever is on the floor. Chocolate, she'll eat my dad's flip-flops. We need to be really, like, you know, pay attention that nothing falls on the floor. When I was cooking pasta, a bit of pasta fell on the floor, and the first thing she did was run up to the piece of pasta and eat it. And I was like, I don't know if you're allowed pasta, but you're probably, you know, not meant to have it. That's why Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles exist. Mine's not a turtle though, I have a tortoise. They're different. So a turtle is able to swim. A tortoise will sink. But they are like kind of similar, but also, you know, a little different, right? But I adore my tortoise very much. Also, I don't know how long a turtle's lifespan is, but my tortoise can live up to or over 100 years old. Yeah, very little thing, but she's very happy. Something that I hate that my mum does, every time she brings it inside, she gives it like a big kiss on its beak. And me and my dad were like, don't kiss the tortoise. But she loves it so much. If my mum is sat in the garden and the tortoise is, you know, outside, the tortoise will run up to her and headbutt her to be able to get attention, to ask for more kisses. Turtles have flippers, tortoises have feet. Yeah, and there's also terrapins, which are really similar to turtles as well. They're tortoises as well? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? No, I'm pretty sure that they're turtles and not tortoises. They're really similar though. Yeah, they're turtles. Yeah, I can tell from looking at them. They're little turtle guys. I've never watched it before though. I know it was a show that a lot of you probably grew up watching, but the ones I grew up watching were nothing like that. I loved Phineas and Ferb. I loved... what other things did I adore growing up? I'm trying to have a think. Gosh, there's so many. When I was growing up, I loved watching TV. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! I never watched that growing up! The Galapagos tortoises can live up to 170 years. I think older as well. Like, there's some tortoises that are nearly 200, if not maybe older. Pokemon! It was never on TV when I was growing up, or at least in the UK I don't remember it being on so much. I think if Pokemon was on TV though, I would have definitely watched it. Oh, Beyblade! I remember all of my friends having the little Beyblade toys that you're able to get. Growing up, I was a big collector of Littlest Pet Shop. They were so cute. It was on in the UK. What channel? Because I usually watch stuff on Disney because I didn't really understand that TV channels existed when I was younger. Because my mum was like, oh, watch this TV channel. It's the only TV channel that you can watch. The rest are for adults. So growing up, I only had Disney. I didn't really understand the concept of, you know, other channels existing. It was on Disney? Really? Oh, not on Disney, do you mean? Tortoises are the ones with the feet? No, they kind of both have feet in their own silly way. Although, you know, tortoises, they're also like thick. You used to watch Pokemon? Oh, yeah, I literally didn't understand TV shows when I was younger at all. I didn't get it. I thought it was just like, oh, this is the kids channel. Because my parents never let me have the remote because they never wanted me to stumble across like adult things. Especially because I used to stay up pretty late at night watching TV as well. And they didn't want me stumbling across like super scary horror stuff. Netflix has some of the Pokemon movies? Yeah! What does that mean? Skirtle? What? What does that mean? Oh, is that a Pokemon? Speaking of! Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to tell you. The day before last, I was able to get my hands on some Pokemon cards, which is so exciting. I was able to get 4 packs of Ascended Heroes, which is, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I opened them and I got an SIR as well. I think I got, what's the name? Is this Sneevil? Weevil? no, what's his name? Weevil, not Sneevil. I was getting Sneasel and Weevil mixed up. I was close, huh? Yeah, but yeah, I was able to get 1 SAR from Ascended Heroes, which is so exciting. It's been really rough trying to find Pokemon cards lately. And the only reason why I was able to get them is because their tills broke. And I walked in just as the tills came back up working. So I was able to get them! Apparently people were waiting outside the shop from like 7 AM. But then when they opened, trying to sell Pokemon cards, all of their tills shut down and broke. So everybody who was waiting to get the, you know, latest drop wasn't able to get them. But I was! The girl at the till was so happy. She was like, I hope you get really good pulls. Because it sounds like they've been dealing with, you know, a lot of scalpers. And they were excited to see them go to somebody. You know, who isn't a scalper? I think it's very obvious when you look at me with my, you know, bright pink t-shirt with a matcha and long skirt with like flowers on and the excited look on my face that I'm probably not a scalper. But she was like, oh, this morning we had so many people having a go at us because the tills are down, but we got new systems and all of it was done really incorrectly. And I was like, why are they having a go at you? It's not like, you know, it's not your fault. You just work here. But I felt so bad for them. They were kind of just, what do you call it, bantering about at that point because it was maybe like 2 PM and everything had been down since 8 AM or 7 AM. The most devious scalper of all. The one who buys Pokemon cards to keep them? Yeah. I was gonna keep them sealed. I was so determined. I said to myself, I'm not gonna open these Pokemon cards. I'm going to keep them sealed and be really excited and open them later. It lasted about 2 hours. Yeah, I got to about the 2-hour mark and then opened them all. I also got a holo energy card though, which I think is really awesome. I was happy to be able to get that too. You're banned from being sad? I'm okay. I just think it's been a crazy past few days and more than anything, I just feel tired. More than anything, I need to be able to, you know, get some good sleep, right? I collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, lovely! Yeah, Pokemon ones I just collect because I think they're super cute. Did you eat any cards? No. I think they're too expensive to be eaten. I don't know what the type of collection I bought is called. It came with, in each pack there was 2 boosters of Ascended Heroes. And then there was a coin, and then there was, like, the promo card. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't want to be cringe, but with your voice, you sound like you could be a voice actress. That's not cringe, that's sweet, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I would sell my soul to do voice acting. If I could ever be in like one anime, even as a background character, I think my whole life would be made. Yep. Did you watch The Simpsons? No! My parents found it really annoying, so it was never on TV. I didn't know it existed until I was more well-versed with the internet. I would be anyone. If I ever got asked to voice in an anime though, one that's still like ongoing, right? It would be Chainsaw Man, because I feel like the voice acting, especially the English dub of Chainsaw Man, is really good. It's one that I personally enjoy, one of the most, yeah. But voice acting is one of those things that's exceptionally difficult to get into, and I don't think I'd be able to, but it's good to have dreams, right? Maybe voice acting an EK character, that would literally be the best thing ever. I'd like, if I could sell my soul, it would be for that, right? Black Butler, is it still ongoing? I used to love Black Butler. I was obsessed during the Book of Circus arc. The opening was so good. You could get One Piece since that will never end. Are you sure? Never end? There's like 3 One Pieces, right? I've got to get a voice in at least one. Voice act for a Leahkitties Nikkei character? You know, I really hope Shy Lily gets an EK character. I feel like she deserves one, right? She's been a fan for so long. Longer than me. It would be nice if they did a VTuber collab. Could you imagine like HoloLive as well? HoloLive X Nikkei? That would fix me. There's a Toei one for the live action one and Studio Wit. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Also, my local shopping center now has like a One Piece area that I was really shocked by. I never watched it. I feel like everything is screaming at me to watch it. Either that or potentially, I want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Purely because so many people talk about it, and I don't get any of the references they're talking about. Did you watch Helsing? No, I haven't. I haven't really kept up with anime as much as I would have loved to. I feel like I always watch it, get like 3 or 4 episodes in, forget where I was, and then start a new anime. Unhelpful, but I do hope to maybe continue with a lot of anime that I never finished. The live action's very good. I feel like for me, I don't enjoy watching remakes of anime. It's just not for me, right? Because I've already seen the story. I know what the story is. So if there's ever a remake, I wouldn't watch it. Apart from, there is one anime that I would love to see a remake of, because I feel as though it could be done so much better than what it was, which is Tokyo Ghoul. I feel like Tokyo Ghoul is one of those anime that has like a really solid story, but especially during the 2nd and 3rd seasons, the animation was not personally my favorite. So I'd love to see that one getting a reboot. My first anime was High School DxD. That is insane. That's such a funny one to start off with. It's like with me, my first was Oran High School Host Club, and then Vampire Night. So if you know Vampire Night, you know. You didn't know? The thing is, especially a bit ago, like anime, it wasn't as well known, and if somebody recommended it to you, you would just put it on and then realize how crazy it is, huh? I've been spending the whole morning watching people play Tomodachi Life. It's one of those games that I get far more enjoyment out of watching other people play it than playing it myself. I don't see myself getting it, because playing it, I think I get bored within like 30 minutes, but watching people play it, oh my god, it's so enjoyable. It is so much fun watching people play. I love it so much, especially when people add in all their friends. Some of my friends have added me to their Tomodachi lives too. And every single time, all I do is get with all the women on their islands. I'm just like, hell yeah, women, woo! You could be a vampire girl for Halloween. Halloween? I feel like I'm not so much of a Halloween lover. I know it's so sad, right? But I get so scared so easily. I am such a little soul who is very soft. I don't like horror games. I don't like horror films. I don't really enjoy scary stuff too much. I want to be into Halloween, and I think it's a really cool time of year, right? But I'm really nervous about anything that brings me stress. I want to play horror games. I just feel like there is a bunch of stress involved. So I like playing silly games instead. Speaking of silly games, yeah, it's actually become a Leo dating simulator. So you know my friend M, right? The one I was joking about asking for soapy titty pics for my birthday? I literally romanced her on the island! And I was like, we literally got married. And I was like, oh, look at the ultimate riz. And I was like, gonna have soapy titty pics now? Yeah. I tried Resident Evil 9, but I hate the jump scares. Yeah, I've learned as I've gotten older. I was like, you know, I'll give them a go. But as I've grown, I've realized that, you know, horror games, they're not my thing. I can really respect them. There's some that I would play, like Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, that, you know, is more of a silly type instead of actual really scary. I don't enjoy jump scares though very much. I get very nervous. I'm a very anxious soul. Hello, Addo, darling. Hi, sweetheart. Like, silly, totally no depressing booty shooty game. I don't mind if games have sad themes. That is not an issue. It's mostly when it's jump scares and scary things. I can deal with things being, you know, like emotional. Yeah, if you hate spiders, stay away from Resident Evil 9. If it's in a game, it's not bad. I just don't want a spider to crawl on me, right? That's the only reason why I hate spiders. The thought of them being in my room is something I don't like. But if it's in a game and it can't touch me, or if it's on TV and it can't touch me, it doesn't scare me as much. You can say Leah's a scaredy cat. I am, and I think that's okay. I can respect watching people play horror games, but I remember growing up, I used to go into Markiplier's comment section if he was playing a horror game, and I would look at all the timestamps for jump scares before watching the video. And I think that definitely shows how I feel about horror games. I would always be like, okay, there's gonna be a jump scare. I need to turn it down. When I was streaming, you know, for a few years, I was like, oh, I'll try it. I'll give it a go. But I think I've made my decision on that now. I feel like playing Luigi's Haunted Mansion is something I try as well. Anything which is, you know, a bit softer. And I do want to play Luigi's Mansion this Halloween. I nearly said Christmas. My little heart, no, it struggles with anything nervous. My heart rate skyrockets. I remember once I was playing a horror game and my heart rate got to 180. Bear in mind, I do have a higher base height rate than like most people. But yeah, there was one time where I tried it and my heart rate got so high. Imagine a Kirby horror game that will be cursed. Oh, you can like suck up all the ghosts. If you watched The Nightmare Before Christmas, never. I haven't really watched many horror films. I have watched like Saw. I didn't like that. It really freaked me out. I'm not a fan of Saw. I watched The Purge. I didn't find that to be so bad. I really enjoy scary roller coaster rides, but not like horror scary stuff. That's supposed to be a family film? Which one? I feel like you don't mean Saw. When it comes to films, my mom doesn't like anything that involves like the undead, like zombies or skeletons. Which is probably why I never saw The Nightmare Before Christmas either. Saw is a comedy, trust me. I remember watching it at a sleepover and I got so scared. I hated it. I was just like, why do people enjoy watching other people get like hurt in a non-sexual way? Like how does that make you feel happy or excited? And hi Darkshade, I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Hello! Yeah, adding in a non-sexual way as well. I'm just saying. Like, seeing people get hurt in a sexual way, I get that. Seeing people get hurt in a non-sexual way, I don't get it. You're doing alright, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear, sweetheart. You know, I was watching a TV show with my mum yesterday. It was just like, you know, one of the British slop TV shows. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And my mom, she pointed at one of the girls and she was like, oh my god, her tits look so hot. I was like, that's where I get it from. Bear in mind, my mom is like the most like modest, most chill, woman that you could ever meet. And I was like, hold on. I was like, oh my goodness, this is where I get it from. I realize it now. It was never my dad, it was always my mom. But her inside thoughts. She was like, damn, if my tits look that good, they'd be out every single day. I was like, oh my god, it's me. I saw a bit of myself in my mum yesterday. And it's true, they did look really good. Not sure what it came into. What do you mean getting hurt in a non-sexual way? Well, like, you know, if I'm watching something like, you know, Saw as an example, and I see somebody getting hurt in a non-sexual way, it's just like, why am I watching this? Like, what's the point? I don't enjoy watching people get hurt. It's just scary. But in a sexual way, it's like, you know, it's making them feel good and everything, so it makes more sense, because it's like, oh, they are getting some goodness out of this, right? I think that illustrates my point. Like, seeing somebody fall into a needle of pits, terrifying. Seeing somebody get spanked on the ass, hot. You know, it's entirely different. And I think it's important to remember. You're not wrong, but it was still out of pocket. No. I've said so much worse than that. You just haven't heard it yet. We're learning a lot about Leah today. I don't like seeing people get hurt for no reason in these horror films. It's just like, oh, what if I watch somebody get murdered? Well, that is not fun at all. I don't see the appeal of causing pain. Well, I mean, like, to each their own, huh? I think Mihara and Uni are a great prime example of people who do get something out of it. My boss is so weird. No, I'm not weird. I'm just saying, you know, it's really good to be upfront and honest about what you like. I never thought I'd learn about something like that from Leah. It's not even like more of the sus stuff I've said. Everyone likes pain to some degree, but Spanx, I'm gonna assume that's a good Sometimes people go when they're confused as well, but I think that's like a yeah. That's a bit different. I'm just saying, you know. I don't think I'm the most educated to talk on these topics a lot, but that's why I find, you know, like, that's why I don't like horror stuff. It's just pain for the sake of pain and sadness, instead of pain for the sake of, like, good pain and enjoyment, right? Did you know that humans have a reaction to try and make the pain feel better? So the pain is light enough that it ends up feeling better than bad? What about paper cuts? I feel like they're the exception to the rule, surely. I haven't had a paper cut in years since I was at school. But I remember they used to be one of the most evil things ever. Like getting a paper cut, awful. Awful. I don't know if a paper cut is light enough anymore. I know, paper cuts are the worst. They are literally the worst. There is nothing worse than a paper cut. Paper cut PTSD victim here? No! I used to get them all the time growing up. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't really touch papers so much apart from notebooks. Stepping on Lego. That's the thing I also never really did growing up, because my mom would be like, she'd be like, put that away, somebody's gonna step on it. Oh, do you hear my audio distorting a bit? I hope it's not OBS dying. Please, this happened last Nikkei stream. I can't have it happen today as well. Do you remember when my OBS froze for like 5 hours? That's just kinky. Stepping on a Lego is kinky. You perverts. I got hurt just today. I don't know what it was, but it got between my sock and my foot. No! I hope you feel better soon. Oh, that is the worst. No. Awful. Awful. With proud perverts, I know you are, and that's good. But you're meant to be perverts for me and nobody else, okay? Having more gamer subs, lemonade. And if you haven't already got gamer subs, you should order it using code Kitties for 10% off your order. Nekomata makes sense though. Pain could be enjoyable, but I think stepping on a Lego is a bit too far, even for me. Too much, can't go that far. I'm a gusher, no matter how little a god is, it gushes. Oh god. I remember I was on blood thinners for a little bit. And I accidentally cut my finger, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, what do I do? I had that same exact reaction. I've never experienced anything like it before. I accidentally bit my lip and the same thing happened. I was so not used to it. I was like, holy, it was terrifying. No, it's not a sensitive topic. You're all good. It's super chill here. Like, even if you do get told off, it's not the end of the world. I get told off by my own mods sometimes if it makes you feel better. Sometimes my mods are like, Leah, turn it down, baby girl. Yeah, I used to fall over a lot and get like a bunch of bruises on my knees and everything. I fall over a lot less now, thank goodness. But I used to wake up in the morning sometimes and look at my knees and I would be like, what did I do during the night to be on my knees all night long? What was I up to? Was that a dream or? Hiya, Glow! Not making jokes that are a bit too much over the line. No, but it was always my knees. I used to always fall over. I've been a lot better lately. I'm on like medication that's a lot better for me. And everything like that too. We don't tell you to turn it down, we tell you to stop. Yeah, sometimes sleep and wake up. Exactly. Exactly. You wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my god, what did I do last night? I'm so excited to play Nikkei today. I'm so excited to play the event and everything. Because, what's it called? Hard mode just came out yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Either today or yesterday. So that means we get to play hard mode as well. Ooh! Didn't you get on medication? Yeah, so I have like an abundance of health issues, right? It's like something I'm very open about. So I'm on a lot of medication as well for all of my health issues. And it's okay though, because it's gotten to a point where I think everything is really ironed out nicely. Yeah, I'm really happy though still. And just lurking, thank you for your support. It means a lot to me, thank you. But yeah, I have like a whole host of health issues. But so it can be hard to find, you know, travel insurance and everything. Because a lot of them are like, how dare you? Too many health issues. No, either that or they charge me a lot to be able to go abroad. That's the hardest part. But I'm still so excited to go to Japan with my mom. I know I'm gonna have the best time ever. I take you don't drive? No. I have seizures, so I can't drive. I have a car, and I started to learn how to drive. But it got to a point where I kind of got diagnosed, and I was like, oh, that explains a lot. So, I'm planning on selling my car soon, because I need to get rid of it. I need to sell it, and then I'll use the money on more hot anime girls. No, I won't. Me when I sell my car and put it all into Nikkei girls. Do you take medication for your seizures? Kinda. It's a long story. Yeah. But I'm very lucky. Literally, one of the only big things that I can't do is drive. Apart from driving you all insane, I'm looking at you mods. Yeah, so I usually get around using public transport or my parents. So it's really difficult to be able to, you know, go places and see friends a lot, but I tried my best. To be able to see one of my friends, it's £100 return on the train to see them for the day. And they don't even live, like, inherently super far. But, you know, it's not like I can see them often because it's so expensive. What car do you have? I keep it a little private, especially because I'm selling it. You know, just to be safe and everything. Of course, I trust you all so dearly. But also, I'm really bad with privacy. I need to get better. Yeah, it's expensive, right? So my friend is about, let's just say 3 hours away by train. And it costs £100 there and back. So as much as I would love to see my friends, it's really tough. You don't drive me? What? What? Do you travel to London much? Not as much as I used to. I don't really go out of the house too much without my parents because, you know, with seizures and everything, I much prefer being safe and with somebody. So, if I go out, it generally is with someone, be it a friend, be it with family. And due to other health stuff too, I could fall over sometimes. So it's really important for me to go with family. But because my family are older, we don't go out too much, but we have a lot of amazing memories that we make together still. So yeah, sometimes I go to London if I'm meeting up with friends, but maybe like twice a year. Because it's still pretty far to go. Also hoping to go to Comic-Con, but I'm not gonna be able to go because it's right as I go to Japan and everything. So I would have loved to go to Comic-Con this year, but maybe in October. We'll see. I've seen you posting you had a wild week. I know, right? Like, what was my luck this week? Somebody in this world just said, what if I injected Leo with like the most awful luck in the world? But I find that if I have bad luck, good things are coming soon. Or at least that's what I like to delude myself into believing. You know, if I've had a really rough week, the next week is going to be twice as good. No, it's okay. It's just, you know, everybody has things they deal with, and me too. But I've learned to keep a really good smile on my face. And it's why I stream as well when it comes to work. Because, you know, everything else I have makes it really hard to hold down a job. So, I stream full time. And it means I get to hang out with you all every single day as well. Yeah, exactly. It's really good to stay as positive as you can. I have some amazing friends and family that I can rely on as well, which, again, I'm so thankful for. I love my friends. I love my family. I feel so loved. So, yeah. Yep. That definitely wasn't a hiccup. Gonna get some sleep now. Have fun playing Nikkei. Thank you! Thank you so much. I hope you get some good sleep. All the biggest of love to you, Angel. Yeah, it's important to relish the good times. Relish makes me think of food. You have to like apply relish. What's relish? Like ketchup is like tomato relish, right? You have to catch up the good times. You know, something that makes me feel happy, no matter how bad of a day it's been, is a baguette. And I'm not even kidding. If I've had like a really awful day, and I go into the kitchen and there's a baguette, my day will be like 2 times better. The small things bring me a lot of joy, right? Yeah, it can be hard. In the past, you know, when I was really sick and bedbound, I didn't really have any friends at all. I had one friend, but like I couldn't even see them often. I was very lonely, so I know what it's feel like to be lonely. I know what it's like. It's really hard. I had to really put myself out there to be able to get friends and everything, and sometimes in making friends you have to take risks. And it can be tough, but I feel very lucky that I took those risks, and now I have the best friends ever who I am exceptionally thankful for. We could be friends, Channelia. I already see you as my family. No, it is really tough. I used to be really socially anxious as well, so even just talking to people was really hard. Leona has online friends and offline friends too. I'm now extremely confident. I'm also in person. Online, I'm not so good. But I truly believe that everybody has their people, you know? Everybody has people who love them who they haven't met yet. And sometimes you need to really push yourself outside of your comfort zone to be able to meet the friends who will, you know, make your life so much happier. Yeah. But it makes sense, you know? Some people don't need a lot of friends to be happy. And I feel like I'm one of those people, but I started to be friends with people and then meet their friends and then meet their friends, and now I've got a pretty wide social circle, which is something I thought I would never say. Yeah. Like, my mods, because I'm partnered with Gamer Subs, right? I was too socially anxious to respond to Gamer Subs, so my mods had to help me draft an email 2 gamer subs because I was too nervous to even email them back. And now look, I'm doing so much better than I was then, right? I'm really proud of how far I've come over the past, few years. It's really nice. And it makes me feel super proud to look back on as well. I truly think good things and good opportunities are available to those who look for them. But you have to really put yourself out there when it comes to meeting new people and chasing your dreams. It's really tough. You have to focus really hard on what you want. And you have to, like, really do your best. It's tough. It's really hard, but I think dreams are achievable for anyone who wants to work as hard as possible for them. Yeah, like, it's so hard when you're anxious, like getting out of that shell, first of all. Speaking of shells, I don't know what the like correlation is, but it reminded me. I think it's because, shells and eggs remind me of spring. Yesterday I went to a field and there were so many baby lambs jumping around. They were following each other and they were like jumping around in the field and following each other. I didn't realize just how high they jumped. Little lambs, they jump so high. When I tell you, I saw the little lamb and it was going like boing, boing. It was going like that. It was going like boing, boing. I was like, what the hell? Since when did lambs jump that high up in the air? I don't see lambs often. So I was like, what the hell? They love hopping onto things. Yeah, they were hopping onto their mum. All the lambs were hopping onto the mum's back, and the mum looked so pissed off. The mum looked so pissed. No, not spring rolls. I'm talking about spring and new life and cute lambs. There were so many baby ones. Some of them were so small in the field, they looked like a tiny dot in the field. A tiny little white dot in the field. Oh yeah, something I wanted to say. I am so sad that I never got a Golden Week drawing. I forgot it was Golden Week and I want to be drawn in a golden bikini so bad. Oh my goodness. 1 year I will get a Golden Week bikini. Look forward to it. I crave one. I crave. Same, I mean what? I keep seeing people, yeah, with these golden bikinis. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm seeing people post them like now as well. Trying to dust off your art skill and make one yourself. It's not Golden Week anymore. And also, if I rush myself when I'm making art, I will never finish it. But I'm like, oh no, because I was gonna get one. I wish I knew how to draw. More importantly, I wish I was confident in drawing. I think I can speak for myself as well as like 99% of VTubers out there. If you want to make fan art for a VTuber, we will be happy with literally anything. Like a stick figure. Like no joke. If you want to make artwork for a VTuber, or, anything fan-made, be it a fan edit, a meme, or anything that you post to the art tag on Twitter, or clips that you post on Twitter, things that you found funny, literally any form of support is amazing for a VTuber, especially smaller VTubers, right? Like, if I look in my art tag and I see something there, it makes my day so much better. This goes for not just me, but other people as well, right? Like, it's something which can turn a day completely around. I think a 4-year-old draws better than me. You only think you're bad because you probably don't do it often. Every single artist has drawn something and hated it. you just need to practice. If it's something that you really want to do, you have to give it your all and practice and do your absolute best. Yeah, you're demanding from yourself. It's hard, right? Especially when you only want to upload something when you feel as though it's good enough for people to see. It's hard. Absolutely. But, you know, learning new skills, it's great. The only type of art I will never accept on my tag or anywhere is AI, as long as it's human-made. That's all that matters. Like, I literally want something human-made. Some people have said to me before, they're like, I can AI generate you something. I'm like, please don't. There are so many free bases out there that you're literally allowed to trace. You're allowed to trace bases and everything. If you're learning or if you're not confident, Clip Studio Paint has a feature where you can upload 3D models and literally trace them. So many artists do it. If you don't hate what you draw, you're even an artist. Exactly. My art is okay, but it takes forever. I feel the same way. It's tough. It's really hard. I spend like 40 to 50 hours on each piece that I do. Yep. But art is a journey, and most of what you make, you will hate. But then you look back on it and you're like, oh, that actually looks really cute. Yeah. I love seeing people's art, no matter if they think it's bad or not, you know? I love seeing human-made art. I love seeing people's beautiful art. I think it's really important to try new things and learn new skills, no matter how difficult it is. People say tracing is bad, and it is if you trace other people's artwork. But you can also just literally trace like, you know, 3D models and bases out there. Like a ton of artists have made bases that you can just literally trace and use, which I think is really nice. But don't, like, you know, use somebody else's art as a base. That's bad. Going to a random school and show them kids that they suck. That's crazy. It's really hard when you're especially somebody who's super into perfection. I want every single piece I do to be perfect. And to that end, that is why I don't make progress in posting my artwork. But I want to get over that. Because I'm like, I can't post this. It's not perfect. But artwork is never going to be perfect. You know, like never ever. All you can do is try earnestly. Aside from Kings, what have we missed this morning with Leah this week? It's been a crazy week. Oh my god. A family member died. The ATM ate my card machine along with the check they gave me. Went back the following day. I had to spend 3 hours on the phone to an AI assistant bot. Got the card and the check, but then my phone died and I had to buy a new one. All sorts out. I just feel like this week, I might just write it off. This week, you know, it's been great. It's been great, but I might just, you know, we gotta look forward to next. Also, that's not even this week. That's the past 2 days. Week's ruined. Only upside is talking about golden bikinis. Listen, women always make a day better. Even if you're having a good day, sexy women make a day better. Right? Like, think about it. You're having a good day and you see a sexy woman in a bikini. Is your day gonna be better? No. Oh wait, no, yes, it's gonna be better. Yeah, it's fine, you know. I never have I long harder. No, but like, you know, imagine you're having the worst day of your life, right? And you see a woman wearing a really sexy bikini. Your day is not gonna be worse. It's gonna be better. Same if it's the best day of your life. You see a sexy woman in a bikini, your day is better. No, I messed it up. I thought, because I was gonna say, does it make your day worse? But then it came out as better. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used to love writing. I do deeply enjoy it. Especially when it comes to ASMR scripts. I love writing ASMR scripts. They're so fun. Like sitting down and writing, planning out a whole world, it's so enjoyable for me. Yeah. I think because something I've spoken about a few times is I'm a published author. My work has been published when I was younger and really into writing. So I'm a decent writer. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it too. I haven't gotten to, you know, sitting down and making a world in ages, but I love writing, you know, scripts for ASMR because they've got that same level of immersion to it than you would find in a fantasy novel. It's just in a completely different way. I think it's fun to come up with the world, though. To be honest, if I see a sexy woman in a bikini, you're annoyed? If you see a sexy woman in a bikini, you feel annoyed? Are you okay? That's crazy. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever met somebody who's ever said anything like that in my life. That's my first time hearing somebody say that. I'll probably be blushing. Yeah, I think that's a good reaction too. Blushing is fair, but annoyed? Now that's pretty shocking, huh? Be sure to drink a lot too. If you haven't had a drink today, okay? Only 6 months, huh? World building is fun. I think it's something that gets done a lot in D&D.
just subscribed for 6 months.
Thank you! Thank you so much for half a year. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Nirates. Mwah. Kitty loves you so much. Thank you. Thank you dearly. Mwah. I really appreciate it. I think D&D is a great way for people to be creative and come up with a world in a way which isn't as intense as writing a book, but it can help you fall in love with a fictional world, right? It seems like an awesome way of doing it. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I might do some of the Nikkei story if I get finished with the event today. I don't know how long it takes. How long is the Nikkei event? I am assuming it's going to be a super long one. I'm really excited, but I don't know what to anticipate because the last side story was so good as well. It's long, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be. Max 2 hours? What? I thought it was going to be longer. What are we talking about? How we're going to be playing Nikkei soon, so I'm curious how long the story is. Or like, sorry, the story for the event. Oh, I forgot to say, you know how last Nikkei stream, I wasn't able to get Neon? Guess who got Neon the following day with the free ticket pull? Rin on my account. I couldn't believe that. I was like, no way. No way did you pull Neon using the free daily ticket. And Rin was just sat there like, eehee. I was like, do you know how many times I pulled for Neon and wasn't able to get her? And you just pulled her like it was nothing using the free daily pass. So, yeah, we have Neon, but at the same time, I wasn't able to pull her. So I can't believe Rin took that experience away from me. Everybody say tud tud Rin. Can't believe it. I pulled like maybe 200 times for Neon and absolutely nothing. First pull that Rin does absolutely gets Neon after the stream. Couldn't believe it. So, yeah, good news is that we have Neon now. We have overspec Neon. Although, I do want to pull more Annie's if I can help it. Because my Annie's is pretty strong, huh? My main account where I pay sometimes is the luckiest of my accounts. Really? And hiya, Jack. I'm doing good, thank you, darling. How are you doing, sweetie? Mwah. Yeah, Neon. I don't know what she's like strength-wise. I know Annie's is absolutely crazy, so I'm going to assume that Neon is absolutely wild as well. Still no more copies aside from the ones in the shop. It's tough. I know a lot of people have struggled to be able to get, you know, decent pulls, especially when it comes to Neon herself. I'm doing good, getting better after being slightly sick for 3 days. I'm glad that you're feeling a little better, darling. Mwah! Oh, the biggest of love to you, Angel. Oh, the biggest of love. She's still best electric DPS. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I can't bring myself to care much about Nikkei. That's fine, you know, to each their own. I don't understand the gameplay. I'd say the gameplay is like the least important part of Nikkei. You can just auto it, right? You can literally just press the auto button and it'll be done for you. The main part of Nikkei is the story. The story, to me, is better than the gacha aspect as well. It is so incredibly good. Of course, it's not going to be for everybody, but I love it. The actual gameplay, though, is really simple. You literally just shoot like an FPS. It's really simple. Yeah, you just auto it. Like with many gachas, you know, the actual gameplay is one of the least important parts. Oh, you care about gameplay in the games you play. That's fair, you know. I would say that the gameplay is really simple. All you do is you shoot things. There is a burst order as well that you can do, but it's very similar to, you know, most shooter games. You shoot and then you have an ult. It's been a while since I played Nikkei, but I enjoyed getting my Rabi and Annie's Ninjoys. Oh, I'd love to be able to get more Nikkei figures. They're gorgeous. Yeah, they're super pretty. Simple gameplay is not the worst thing. I prefer it. But if you're higher level or trying to clear challenge content, you do have to focus on burst order and where you shoot in Nikkei as well. But, you know, early on gameplay is pretty simple. Yeah. Aim at enemies and use your burst when you can, yeah. It's fair though, you know, like, it's not gonna be everybody's thing. Even if I adore it and I want to get all of you to play Nikkei as well, not all of you will. I'm not sponsored, I just really enjoy the game. I've met so many amazing friends through it. I cosplay the girls. Oh, speaking of, I'm so excited for my formidable cosplay to arrive. Oh, I am so excited. Formidable! Yay! She's not from Nikkei, she's from Ajalain, but still gacha girl. I am Winnevolve! Hi, darling! Mwah! You be you surprised at the damage difference from playing manually at a high level to auto? Yeah, it's also a high level thing though, you know? Like lower level, it's kind of like whatever. You can just do auto. I really want to cosplay more of the Nikkei girls though. I'd love to cosplay Dorothy. Oh my god. I remember the one time I bought a Dorothy cosplay and they sent me an extra small instead of an extra large. And I was trying to get into it and I was like, oh, I don't think that this is gonna work. Again, because this is like Asian sizing as well. I was like, my blue blees, they're gonna fall out of this. So I just gave the cosplay to somebody else because I said to them, I was like, this isn't my size. It's tiny. And they were like, oh, it's the right size. And I was like, the tag's been cut out, but this is not an XL. It is tiny. I gave it to one of my friends who usually fits in medium cosplays and it didn't fit hers. So we had to find somebody to give it to who was more petite. It was really rough. It just would not fit. So I've never been able to cosplay Dorothy, which is so sad. And I really want to cosplay her. Like an XL in Asian sizing is like a medium to large in UK-ish, if that helps. So like, it's like actually quite different. We need Leah cosplay or child will die. I don't have any right now. My other one is at Kira's house. And the ones I have here, they definitely don't fit. Because I got them when I was a lot younger. I don't really have many cosplays. I only have the formidable one that's coming. I still need to get the one of Kira, but it's been a while. But yeah, I'm happy to cosplay any girls and put them on my wish list if there's anything you want me to do. More than happy to, but I just want to know what girls. I just think so many is so gorgeous, right? It's like that meme, got this new item, why is it so tight? Zella, oh my god. Yeah, was that like the guy with like the super big muscles? I thought that was so funny, right? But I do want to do way more cosplays. I don't have many. A lot of them didn't fit, so I had to give them to friends. But now I found out how sizing works. I didn't realize how it worked before. I get it now. It's a lot easier for me to get them. They need a tall and boomer cosplay size. The only cosplay that I cannot find at all to fit me is Rabi. They're all really tiny around the chest area, which sucks because I want to cosplay her. But some of my friends got it in the largest size. And bear in mind, my friends are like toned. They're really fit. And it was too tight around the chest area still. But you know, I'm gonna try my hardest to find a Rabi cosplay that fits at some point, because I really want to dress up as her. And also, oh my god, Rabi, like Rabi Red Hood is also one that I really want to do. It's so pretty. Good morning, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome in. I think, did I take a few cosplays off my wish list? I think I did. Purely because, if I order cosplays myself, it charges you a lot less fees than, like, throne shipping. The throne shipping was like £20, and I was like, I'll just put it as a payout, because I can get it much cheaper on the website myself. I just never put them back up. But I've been invited to a lot of photo shoots, so I do want to get more. Maybe just like one Nikkei cosplay. Oh yeah, I have my Neve one, but I'm a bit nervous wearing it out. I'm still a bit self-conscious wearing it out because it's like a really tight bodysuit. So I will eventually wear it, but I'm really nervous right now. Like, I do have that cosplay I forgot, but I'm really scared. Oh, Chaos Cats, I'm so shy. it's like, you know, imagine like a bunny outfit, but like a full body bunny outfit style, you know, where it's like really tight. I'm really nervous. I'll wear it eventually. I'm just... I'll see. You know, I'll try and get more confident to wear it, but I'm still really scared. I'm gonna stop being a baby. You say you're shy and yet you choose to look like this? You can be sexy and shy at the same time, and if anything, I'd say it's super endearing. Women who are sexy and shy, that's like one of my favorite tropes in anime. Like, I'm sorry, but it is. When I feel comfortable enough, yeah, I would like to lose some weight before I wear it too. Not that I have to, I think I'd be more confident if I did as well. But like, yeah. I'm such a nervous little thing. Sexy old Tommy's next level. Enjoy mine. I lost a lot of weight since last year. I've lost 20 kilos, which is like 20 kg 2 pounds, which is 44 pounds. So a lot of my cosplays don't fit anymore. That is a lot. I know, huh? That's since August of last year, I think. So a lot of things don't fit me anymore. You cosplay? I do. I'm really shy though. I really wanted to try and, you know, get a bit healthier before I did more cosplay. Cause the thing is, oh no, healthier. I was on steroids for multiple years. I was on steroids, which made me gain a lot of weight. Which was really unfortunate, and it really was tough for me. Again, due to health stuff, right? I was on like a shit ton of steroids. So it kind of made me feel very self-conscious because I gained a lot of weight, right? I was like underweight for a while, and then I was put on steroids and it was really high. But now I'm like, I feel a lot more confident within myself. So yeah, I'm on better medication. I was on a lot of medication together, which made me gain weight. Like, it was rough. And also, because I was bedbound for like 2 years and on steroids, it like, you know, my whole body just it was not happy. So I feel like now I'm more confident. I'm eating better, eating more healthily instead of better. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I think it's good. It's good to, you know, always be the healthiest version that you can of yourself. What's your opinion of cosplay if you don't have to build figure of the character in question? I love it! I find it really hard for myself, but I love it with others. Like, I want to cosplay, you know, Suisei? Oshi Mark Suisei? But the issue is I have a really big chest and I'm worried it's gonna look weird. Cause, you know, she's more of a flat-chested girly. Not like fully, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like it's gonna look weird if I try and cosplay her, because I have a really big chest, and I'm not even saying that in a good way. It's genuinely, I hate it sometimes. She's about, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, she's definitely got more of a flat chest. There's so many girls I want to cosplay from like Angeline, but they're like very tiny chested, and I'm pretty much the exact opposite. My friends who know me IRL would agree that I am quite well endowed, but the issue is I don't want to cosplay certain girls because I feel like it would look weird. I lost weight, but none of it came off of my boobs, so now I feel like it's really disproportionate for the rest of me. Ah! For every flat-chested Asheline character, there's 10 big ones. That's true. My friends want me to cosplay, you know Velvet from Nikkei? Nikkei Velvet? You know her? Velvet Nikkei. If you don't know her, I'll show you soon. Velvet Odam, yeah. Safe search. It's like, you can't look at this, no! I'd say I maybe have a similar figure to Velvet from Nikkei. Well, not like, okay, if you, okay, if we like make it more realistic, so like bigger hips, slightly smaller boobs, but like generally that's my type of build. But they don't make cosplays and film the type of build. So I want to make cosplays similar to Velvet. It's crazy. Oh, anyway, I feel like I have a very similar build to like Velvet / Noir, I think. Bigger hips, yes, I would say so. Potentially, it depends on the egg. Anyway, I feel like I've given you enough of an insight as to what that's like, but yes. Noir? I cosplay Noir, and my friend said I had a very similar build to her, so... Yeah, I would generally say kinda similar to Noir. I've cosplayed Noir. It's never seen the light of day on the internet, but it was a thing. Ay, ay, ay. Show us? No! I'm too nervous. I don't even know if I'm self-conscious. I'm just shy. I'm shy to be seen in a bunny girl outfit. Maybe one day, but I feel like it's better if I don't show you, because then you're always gonna think about it. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be better not to show you, because then you'll be like, oh, and you'll be thinking about it, like every morning when you wake up. I wonder what Leo looks like in a bunny outfit. But no, I have a similar build to Noir, I would say. Yeah. 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 Maybe-ish. Of course, a bit less, like, more realistic. I know women who die to look like that because they're skinny. I feel like... Listen. I want to lose more. Right? Like, I at the minute... I do? However... It's something I'm gonna work toward. Right? Lose even more? Yeah, yeah. I think it would be a goal. I tried to tell us real anime goals are unrealistic than this. But yeah, I've been working to try and, like, you know, be healthier. And it's been going really good. You know, I've been going out, walking a lot more, going out and, like, eating better. Everything like that. I want to try and promote, like, you know, being the best person that you can. I think it's good. So we don't get to see bunnies, Leah? I didn't say don't. I just said not yet. Maybe there'll be a point in time where I feel... I've always said, if Helm ever gets a bunny outfit in Nikkei, I'll do it. Right? if Helm ever gets an official bunny outfit, that'll be the day that I cosplay and show you myself in a bunny outfit. Until then, however, you don't get it. You're so sweet. Thank you, Brownie. No, I love making jokes out of everything. I'll call you on that? You can do. Are any of you secret Nikkei devs by chance? I'm just saying, you know, if Helm gets a bunny outfit, you'll see me wearing it. Go reach out to Shift Up. Go reach out to the Nikkei devs. Beg for it. Get on your knees and start begging, okay? Is there any chance? I'd shift up. Exactly. Leah telling us to beg somebody else wild. You say that like we won't. Maybe I'll have it as a sub goal for the, or like donation goal for my donathon. Maybe. Okay, that I feel like I've said enough. I'm not going to say any more. No, you can't start asking my friends. No, that's not allowed either. You're not allowed to do that. I had a whole photo shoot as Bunny Noir, like, I had like a full professional photo shoot and everything, so. I borrowed the bunny suit though, because I didn't have my own. Shift up, make a Helm bunny suit, my life is yours. You're so funny. Okay. Oh my god. I feel like every stream lately we've just been talking about cosplay a lot. It's because I'm thinking about it, I think. Thank you for the follow, lover boy angel. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Right. I shortly need to switch to the other YouTube stream because I'm gonna separate it. So there's Good Morning Kitties and then the Nikkei segment. So YouTube buddies, you're gonna be going on holiday shortly into the other chat or the other stream or whatever you call it. I don't know. I'm still working out how to do all this, but it makes it easier for people who want to see, like, you know, Nikkei gameplay. Okay, YouTube friends, you're going on holiday. You're going to the other place. I play Nikkei for the gameplay. What are you talking about, huh? I play Nikkei for the gameplay. That's because you have Nikkei at home. Shut up. Nikkei at home? When talking about me having a sexy body is crazy. Anybody who's sadly a talk for more than 30 seconds. Damn. Okay. YouTube chat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube chat. You're going over now to the next stream. How do I do this? Let me try reading it to myself because my brain is just that huge and ginormous. Okay, I'll see you. Bye bye, YouTube chat. I'll see you in a sec. Oi.